how's it going, guys? Thanks for joining us today on Alternative TV here at Sonny Temple.
It's going really good. We had a lot of fun today.
How was your performance earlier?
It was sick. The crowd was awesome. We fucking had fun. We had some crazy shit. Like he ripped. I don't know how he ripped out of his like guitar strap, strap lock.
That show is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We saw you at Rockville, I believe it was this year, and I feel like when new bands are like, there's a new singer in a band, I'm skeptical sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like one of those old emo people that are just cranky and they don't want to like it, kind of. But you crushed. You were so good.
Thank you so much.
My friend had chills next to me. He was like, damn.
Thank you so much.
It was really impressive.
I'm actually really happy. I think we've all like been putting a lot of like work into this being as big as we believe it should be. Like,
I agree.
like for me, it's like I grew up listening to this band. Like I am a fan first, so like I want to do it justice, and I want it to be sick and big and cool.
When did you first hear? Was it Dear Diary that you heard first, or what was the first album?
No, it was Dear Diary. Yeah.
Do you know what song it was that kind of like put you onto the band? If you remember.
I don't remember what song it was. I don't remember what song it was.
Yeah, I feel like they're all good.
I heard a bunch of them at once. Like it was like a friend. Like I'm like, who is this? Who have we been listening to?
Right.
And
how did it come about? Like you becoming a singer? Were there other people kind of trying to do that, or?
Do you want to tell it? No.
Sure. I guess the best way to explain it is like when the band came back for Louder in Life last year.
Take 2. Testing. Almost forgot it again.
What would you say is the biggest difference now with From First to Last, as far as like now versus when it started, like musically or just the vibe overall? Do you think there are any
like what we're writing right now?
Yeah, like I don't know, the tone of the music, the lyrics. Are there any major differences?
When it comes to me listening to the old stuff and then us writing the new stuff, I think there's like a good blend of this like modern approach, but not like corny, like not it's still at the core of it, it's still emo, there's some screamo shit, but it's big songs that you could hear being played everywhere, and you're like, I know this song like the back of my hand. So very like catchy and cool, but it's not corny. Yeah.
Do you guys consult Sonny at all? Do y'all like work with him on any songs, or is that completely separate now?
Wait, with Matt?
With Sonny.
Oh, with Sonny? No, we don't.
Do you think you would ever do a collab?
What would Sonny do more stuff?
Yeah, do you like in the future, maybe? Hypothetically.
I mean, honestly, I would bet on like a volcano exploding in the middle of the festival here before that.
That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah. I mean,
can you say why?
Can I say
you don't
why?
Have to. Yeah, I don't need to know all his lore, but just curiosity.
I mean, like honestly, like not to be like blunt about it, but I mean, he's literally Skrillex. I think people kind of forget that sometimes.
I guess that's valid.
Yeah, it's like I don't really know how to give a better explanation. The fact that he's a multi-millionaire, ultra famous DJ. Yeah, I mean, like it is kind of like why isn't Will Smith sing for your band? Like I don't know. He's pretty busy.
When the band started, like super young. To think of those lyrics at that young age is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like.
No, it's super crazy. He was 16 when he joined.
When did you join initially when he started it, or how long have you been a part of that?
I started the band in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was singing, and then me and Sonny were friends on MySpace, and then he called me on the phone, and he wanted to play guitar for us, as I was going to be just singing. Mm-hmm. And he was like playing a song on the phone. He's like, my dad will fly me out there tomorrow. And I was like, what?
Love a supportive dad.
But he was fucking serious, and his dad literally flew him out there the next day. We were in Georgia at the studio, and he showed up, and he was just like, woo!
Wow.
Like really full of energy.
Did he write the lyrics from the first album, or did you guys kind of like collaborate on that?
The only song lyrically that he wrote was Emily, because he had it already, and he was like, dude, check out the song. And we're like, oh yeah, that fits. But
so there was definitely an Emily out there, probably.
I think he may have like contributed here and there, but it's mostly like Derek, our drummer, wrote a lot of lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the lyrics are like a little dark, I guess, but what did you guys get your inspiration from mostly, would you say? And now as well, where do you find most of your inspiration?
Dear Diary was a lot of like, I don't know, we were like 18, so it was just like, oh, that sounds cool.
I mean, hiding a body in the walls, I'm like, damn, like that's great lyrics, but I don't know. Yeah,
that was just like some Edgar Allan Poe shit. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah. Because I think like I can't remember, but I think like The Raven. There's something about hiding body under the floorboards and things like that.
Okay, so I was like, that's creative, like love it, but damn.
And then now, I mean, the lyrics, like it's more of a collaboration between like me, Lotus, and Travis.
Like the new stuff. We did a song a day, and the first day we kind of just like found our stride, and we like made a cool song. It's
sure.
it's a sick song. And then after that, we like kind of figured out how we all work, and then we just started cranking them out like one a day. And it would kind of start with like a intention, like I want to write a song about losing a loved one something that everybody can connect to. That's kind of like what one of the songs me and Travis like talked about that before we even went to Matt's, and we're like, we should make a song like that one day. No pressure, it doesn't have to be today, but like one day. And then it just naturally came out because it was kind of like heavy, and we're like, we need to do that. So there's a bunch of things that we wanted to say and needed to say that came out.
Sounds like it was meant to be.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Have you received any backlash so far? I know how the internet gets like.
Yeah, but like not anywhere near like as like mean as no one as I would have expected.
That's good.
Like there's like a handful of like people that are just like, well, we want Sonny, fuck you, and I'm like, all right, well, like.
You're like, well, it can't be him. Sorry.
Yeah. It is what it is now, and I think it's sick, and it's been so long that I feel like we have an opportunity to rewrite that.
And a whole new generation of people that are into this kind of music now, where I feel like the resurgence is another chance to kind of like.
Yeah. Nostalgia is up right now, so it's like.
For me, I never stopped liking it. So.
Nostalgia is way up right now, so it's like everybody wanted to hear these songs for the past like 20 years.
Literally,
like,
just waiting.
And now it's like, boom, we're doing it.
In closing, best piece of advice that you both ever received in your life, musically or otherwise?
Ooh, advice received here.
Well, you think about it?
Yeah, I don't know what good advice I've received. There's like we've received.
In your life, it could be musically or otherwise, about anything at all. For the lovely emos watching at home.
I don't know, actually. That says more about me. I'm like, I don't listen.
What's a piece of advice that you would give
I've definitely been told some good things. I just don't listen.
Like, say you're talking to yourself in high school. Like, what would you tell yourself? What's a piece of advice about that?
Just that you're not as delusional as you think. Like, all the dreams that you have are definitely doable. And so it's like, you just got to do it.
If I had to give myself, when I was fucking whatever age, 16, one piece of advice, it would be, don't sweat the small shit and try to remember to live in the moment sometimes. It's really easy to get caught up in what you want to achieve. And while doing that is important, it kind of sucks when you realize like you never had time to stop and appreciate it. And sometimes having that perspective is super important to like sit there and like, wow, look at all the things we did. Let's really appreciate that and not just always think about what's next. You can do both.
The first time was for you that you ever did that? Kind of looked around and you were like, damn, I'm actually doing it.
So like back in the day, it almost never happened because we would be touring like year round, not stopping. We'd always be like, what's next? What's the next goal? Every time you get to your goal, you don't have any time to sit there and be like, we did it. You're just like, what's the next one? What's the next one?
Valid.
So the first time I ever got to do that was like, we had to cancel a tour because of Sonny's voice. And I went home and I was like, damn, like this is crazy. I like go to Target and people know who I am and shit. Like it's just, it was weird. I was like, we've been doing something for sure,
100%.
But yeah, it's good to stop and smell the roses, I guess.
Well, I think y'all are doing great. I think you sound amazing. Can't wait to see what's coming next. And where can they see you guys next? What festival? You said Aftershock?
The next one is I think the next one's Warped Tour. DC.
So Warped Tour DC, guys.
Yeah,
Catch it
that's
there.
gonna be sick.
Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Dude, thanks for having us.
Thank y'all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.
Awesome.